Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I will explain these eye patches in just a second. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a full face of Ulta Beauty steals. The Ulta Beauty 21 Days of Beauty is happening right now. It started on the 2nd and it goes to the 22nd, so I know we did miss a couple days in the beginning, but hopefully you guys will be okay with that. On Instagram, I partnered with Ulta to create a couple pieces of content talking about the 21 Days of Beauty. However, this video is not sponsored by Ulta Beauty. I was not asked to make this video. I just really want to, and I genuinely love the 21 Days of Beauty. So I wanted to kind of give that disclaimer. I have these patches on because these are going to be on sale on September 5th. These are the Skin Iceland Hydro Cool Firming Eye Gels. I love these so much, you guys. They're regularly $15. They're going to be $7.50. And they're some of the only eye patches that I feel like really help depuff and kind of brighten the under eye area. One thing I also like to do is I will flip it over and put it on my eyelid after it's been sitting underneath my eyes for 10 minutes. And I'll just like close my eyes and I'll lay down and I'll let it depuff the eyelid as well after it's been on the under eye area for about 10 minutes. So I already applied this earlier, so we don't need them anymore, but I had to mention them to you guys because this is something that I'm going to be restocking. I just love it so much. And again, these are on sale on the 5th. So I'm going to be creating a full look using products that are going to be on sale this month. And there are a couple things that, you know, they don't have on sale, like they don't have a foundation and a concealer. So we're just going to kind of use what we have and create a full look using all the sale products. And I'll be sure to tell you what they are, what day they're on sale. I'll link everything down below so it's nice and easy for you guys. And so yeah, let's get right into it. I'm going to go ahead and actually start with brows. There are a couple brow products that are going to be on sale, but I think my favorite one that I'm most excited about is the IT Cosmetics Brow Power Universal Brow Pencil. You guys know I've talked about this so many times in so many tutorials. It's one of my favorite products for a quick brow. So this one right here is a new one. I have my original one. I should show you guys. If you saw on Instagram, you would have seen that Ulta sent me a lot of products, but a lot of these products are also my own. So I'm going to go ahead and use my IT Cosmetics Brow Power Pencil really quick, and this will be on sale on September 14th, and it will be $12 instead of $24. I like this pencil when I'm in a rush because I feel like I can just kind of scribble it on and get out the door. If you're somebody who doesn't want a universal shade in a pencil, the Anastasia Brow Definer pencils will be going on sale as well. These are going to be $11.50. They're normally $23. And they kind of have this triangle shape to it. So again, you can kind of fill in your brows pretty quickly with this. This one's in the shade Soft Brown, and maybe I'll fill in the tail end of the brow a little more with this, just to kind of add a little more definition to it. Those are the two brow products that will be on sale that I would recommend. This one's going to be on sale on September 8th. I'm going to go ahead and conceal the eyelids with my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. This is not going to be a sale item, but it's a great concealer, and you can find it at Ulta. Just going to go ahead and pat this out with a sponge. I'm going to try to make this video as concise as possible. So there will be a couple products that we kind of just speed through so that we can really focus on the products that will be on sale. I used the shade Fair for this, by the way. On September 12th, the Derma Blend powders are going to be on sale. I think only the original one will be on sale though, which I absolutely love, so we're going to use that today. I'll be using it later as well, but the thing I love about this powder is it's so finely milled. It's actually really nice for baking, and it doesn't give you flashback at all. It's a really beautiful powder for around the eye area especially, and it's going to be $13.50 instead of $27. So now that the eyes are prepped, I'm going to go into the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. I've actually never tried this palette before, and it came in the box that Ulta sent me. So we're going to kind of play around with this. I know a lot of you guys wanted me to try this. I know a lot of you may have it. If you don't, it's going to be on sale on September 16th for $24.50, and it's normally $49. So pretty great. I'm actually super excited about it. So I think I'm going to go into White Chocolate, which is this nice kind of bone colored base shade, and I think I want to apply this all over the lid just lightly. It smells so good, you guys. It smells like chocolate. Ooh, this color looks perfect for a transition shade, so I'm just going to take the other side of this brush and dip into that shade. It's called Hazelnut, and I'm going to apply this into the crease and a little bit above as our transition shade. That is so beautiful. I can't believe I've never tried this before. I'm kind of bringing the product into this inner corner here and then blending it all the way to the end of the brow. And as always, I'm not too worried about bringing it too far down here because we'll clean that up with a makeup wipe in just a minute. Okay, we're going into this shade right here called Hot Chocolate. And I'm going to start to use this to deepen up that outer portion of the eye and a little bit into the crease as well. I'm going to take this shade right here called Creme Brulee, and I'm going to start to apply this on the lid, kind of in that inner third, and then blending it out into the existing shadows, but I'm stopping at the crease, so I really just want it to be on the eyelid. These are such classic brown neutral colors. I feel like you could make an everyday look with this, but you could also kind of spice it up. I'm going to take Triple Fudge right here. I like how there's a really deep brown shade in here because it allows you to really add depth if you want to. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just adding that shade to the very outer corner of the eyelid, blending it into the crease a little bit, kind of using circular motions with the brush. I'm taking Amaretto just on my finger and I'm going to tap this right about here to kind of blend all those colors together. To brighten up that inner corner even more, I'm going to take Champagne Truffle and just apply it right about here, just to add a little more brightness. I really want to play with this gold right here. So I'm taking just the tiniest bit on my finger and applying it to the very center of the lid. It's a subtle little detail, but I really wanted to use that gold. I want to use all the shades actually. You could do such a fun burgundy look with this. Ooh, I'm loving this. I love the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, so I'm so happy that I have this in my collection. I do think I want a little bit of eyeliner, so I'm going to take the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade Demolition. This is not going to be on sale this month, but it's a great eyeliner. Any brown eyeliner would work, obviously. So I'm just going to line the top lash line with this, and then I'm going to take a makeup wipe and just clean out any fallout. There really wasn't that much fallout. And then we're also going to sharpen up the edges. Like that. I'm just going to take my finger and kind of pat down the edge. On September 7th, one of my favorite mascaras is going to be on sale. It's the Monsieur Big mascara from Lancome, and this will be $12.50 instead of $25. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this to the top lashes right now. And they do make a waterproof version. I just don't know if that's going to be on sale as well or if it's just the regular, but I prefer the regular formula just because I don't really love waterproof mascaras in general. I feel like they rip out my lashes. I also want to mention the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes mascara. This will be on sale for $11. On September 15th, it's normally $23. This is a really great mascara. If you already have this one and maybe you want to pick up another one, I would recommend this still. However, I think I would recommend the Monsieur Big one over the Tarte one if you're just looking to pick up one mascara. My hair's crazy today. What can you do? All right, let's move on. So September 4th, which is the day that this video goes live, this will be on sale. It's the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Liquid, and I have the shade Opal. This is something that you can use as a liquid highlight, or you can use it underneath makeup. I'm going to use it underneath makeup today because I have another highlighter I want to try out. I've never tried this before, so I just squirted some on the back of my hand. I'm going to take my Thrive Cosmetics sponge, and I want to just kind of apply this underneath my makeup just in the areas where I want a little more glow. So on the outside of the face pretty much, up on the forehead a little, maybe down the center of the nose, Cupid's bow, on the cheeks a little bit too. I think that's definitely really, really pretty. This is $20.50, so $20.50. It's normally $41. I've actually always wanted to try this. It's a really nice glow. So let's see how that looks underneath my foundation. I'm gonna go ahead and use, oh wait, no, not yet. I wanted to quickly use the Professional Primer from Benefit. This is gonna be on sale on September 21st. It'll be $16 instead of $22. This is a really good pore filling primer. I don't use pore filling primers all the time, but when I do, I feel like this is a classic. If you haven't tried this before and you feel like your pores could use a little filling, I would recommend this. So I'm just quickly going to apply this around the T-zone where I want a little bit of a smoothing effect. My whole face is so dry though, so we'll see how this looks. I've had the craziest allergies and then dry skin this week. It's been crazy. My lips too are so dry. So my skin's kind of in a little bit of a recovery mode. So if my foundation doesn't sit very well, that's why. I'm going to be using the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Foundation. I mixed two shades, L2 and L3 for my perfect shade. And I'm just going to go ahead and take a brush, first mix it on the back of my hand, kind of dot it around, and then use a brush to kind of buff this out. This is already a pretty luminous foundation, but I'm excited to see how that Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector kind of plays along with it. I wonder if it will still peer through. So after I feel like the foundation has been pretty evenly distributed, I'll take what's left on my hand with my sponge and just press that in even more. All right, so now I'm just going to conceal blemishes with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade Light. Just kind of dot that around where I need a little more coverage. And then I'm going to go back into the shade Fair, which we used on the eyelid. And we're gonna put this underneath the eyes. You guys know I've been loving this again. If you didn't see my favorites video, I kind of gave this concealer another honorable mention because I really have been loving it. I'm gonna put some down the center of the nose, Cupid's bow, chin, and a little in the center of the forehead. I always blend out the blemishes first, and then I go ahead and blend out the rest of the concealer. So I know I'm gonna be talking about kind of a lot of products in this video. I will go ahead and link everything down below and list it all out. And maybe I'll go ahead and star the things that, like, at the end of all this, the things that I like really recommend, you know? Because there's a lot of things I've used before that I think are great products, but then there's also a few products I'm trying out for the first time, and so just to make it easier for you guys, check out the description box. All right, we're gonna go ahead and go back into the Dermablend powder, and I'm going to use this underneath the eyes. The thing I appreciate about this powder is, especially with my fair skin, it doesn't like tint my under eye area like a lot of translucent powders can. I feel like this powder truly is translucent. I'm just gonna go ahead and set the entire face with this, but I'm definitely packing on a little bit more under the eye area just to kind of brighten that and smooth it out. I'm gonna quickly do the lower lash line, going back into the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. I'm gonna dip into that shade called Hazelnut, which we used as our transition, and I want this on the lower lash line. I think it's such a pretty warm, kind of peachy brown. And then I'm gonna take Marzipan and kind of run this along the lash line as well, kind of on the inner 2/3. Next, I'm gonna go into Hot Chocolate. No, this is Semi-Sweet. Am I saying the names wrong? Darn it, it's Semi-Sweet. And I'm taking that brush and just pinching it along the outer third of the lower lash line. And then I'm just gonna add the Monsieur Big Mascara to the lower lashes. So on September 5th, the Benefit Hoola Bronzer and Light Bronzer will be on sale. They will be $15 each instead of $30. And the reason why I like both of these is because I love to use this for a nose contour. I do feel like it adds a little subtle something if you don't like a super bronzed look, or if you have a super fair skin tone. This is amazing for that. This is like a very good universal bronzer. I feel like it works for so many skin tones, so I'm gonna show you how I use both just in case. I'm gonna start by taking the Hoola Light Bronzer with just a bronzer brush. This is just a fluffy brush. I'm just gonna start to add a little something with this. I love the smell of this bronzer. See, as you can see, it really does kind of show up on me, but again, I do have very fair skin. And then I like to take like a fluffy eyeshadow brush, and I like to use this to kind of contour the sides of my nose as well as underneath. If you find that you have trouble with finding a good or light enough shade to contour your nose, I feel like this is a great option. And then I go over it with the translucent powder brush just to really blend that out. So it's really nothing crazy, but it definitely adds a little something. And then let's go into the Hoola Bronzer, the original one. I'm just gonna take the same brush I was using, and I'm gonna start applying this kind of towards more of the outer portion of the face and then bringing it inwards so that we have a little more definition on this back portion versus it looking too splotchy up front. And this one has a little more warmth. It's a little bit deeper. Both products blend out beautifully. So I'm just gonna keep building this up along the hairline, down the neck a little bit, just like that. And then I'm gonna take that same brush that we used for the Dermablend powder and just buff this all out. So a product that's gonna go on sale that's online only is the Ofra highlighters. I've never tried these before, but this was in the box that Ulta sent to me. So I wanna try it. This is in the shade Rodeo Drive. Look how pretty. I'm very excited to try this. I don't have blush on yet. I forgot to grab one, so we're gonna do highlight before blush. But I'm just gonna take my highlighter brush and just kind of dip it into this, and let's see how this goes. Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna take it around the brows a little bit and really just start to layer it up on the cheeks. We'll put some down the center of the nose, on the Cupid's bow. What I'm loving about this highlight right now is how it's golden in the pan, and it's so hard for me to find golden highlighters that don't look too dark on my skin, but I feel like this reflects so like champagne that it really works even on my fair skin. So I am loving that. I'm gonna take a smaller brush and pop this in the inner corner of the eye. And then I'm taking what's left on the brush and just putting it right underneath the brow. I feel so golden. Ooh, I love that. I don't know why it's taken me so long to try Ofra. Like, I've never tried any of their products before. Do you guys like Ofra? If so, what are your favorite products? Should I do like a full face testing out the brand? I mean, this wouldn't be a first impression, but let me know if you'd want to see something like that. All right, I need some blush. I'm gonna go into the NARS Wanted One Cheek Palette. I just recently picked this up. This is not one of the sale items, but I'm gonna take these two shades right here and just pop it on the apples of the cheeks. I'm gonna take my makeup wipe and just remove any foundation on the lips. So on September 11th, the Buxom Plump Line lip liners are going to be on sale. I love these. I have one that I've been using for so long in the shade Stealth. If I want something that's like a very, very, very nude, but not like so nude that it washes me out, there's a fine line for me with those kind of colors. And I feel like this lip liner really works. I like to use it as an entire all over lip color sometimes, so I love the shade Stealth. Today I think I'm going to use the shade Incognito. These are going to be $9 instead of $18. So I'm just going to go ahead and line the lips with this. It is kind of a jumbo pencil, but I personally really like it. So yeah, I do like to kind of line and fill the lips with these. And you can use them as just like an all over color and then add like a gloss on top, or you can layer it up if you want. This color is such a good like everyday pinky nude. One of the online only steals that I really want to tell you guys about is on September 14th, the Dose of Colors. I'm trying to pull it up on my phone here. Why isn't it letting me? Hello? The Dose of Colors matte liquid lipsticks are going to be $9 instead of $18. So those are online only, but if you haven't tried a color, you need to try Truffle first. And then on September 6th, the Tarteist Quick Dry Matte Lip Paints are going to be on sale, and they make one of my favorite colors of all time. If you haven't tried these before and you're looking for a new color, especially for fall, you have to pick up the shade Bestie. So these are the two colors that like I would really recommend as far as an everyday nude color. Both of these formulas I really love. The Dose of Colors one especially is like one of my favorite formulas of all time, and I have like every single color that they make, so I would definitely recommend checking that out. I did an Instagram video using Tarte Bestie, and I know I've used it a ton here on my channel, and so I'm just going to use the Dose of Colors Truffle liquid lipstick. This might be a little darker than the lip liner. Oh, maybe it's pretty similar. I'm just going to apply this on the lips. I'm just going to fill in some sparse areas of the brow that might have faded during makeup application. I'm using that same IT Cosmetics Brow Power Pencil. All right, let's do my 3-step set routine. I'm going to take the Smashbox Primer Water. This is not going to be on sale, although I wish it was, but another one of the products in my 3-step set will be, and I'll talk about that in just a minute. First, let's assess the situation. I think actually I like how this looks. I feel like we have enough bronzer on. I forgot how much I love those Hoola bronzers. So I'm gonna go ahead and lock it in with the Smashbox Primer Water. I'm gonna use my handy fan. And then, my friends, on September 22nd, the Urban Decay All-Nighter Setting Spray is going to be on sale. This has to be one of my favorite products when it comes to setting sprays. It's amazing. You guys have seen me use it time and time again here on my channel, especially in my 3-step setting routine. If you haven't seen that and you don't know what I'm talking about, I will link it down below. I mean, I'm showing you how to do it right now, but if you really want to know why, I'll link that video down below. So I'm just going to go ahead and spray this next. Then fan it down. And then there's a brow gel that I wanted to try that was in the box. Let's see, this goes on sale. My calendar is like covered now by product. Okay, this goes on sale on the 18th of September. It's gonna be $9 instead of $18. I have the shade Taupe, and I've never tried this before. Look at the itty bitty little spoolie. Okay, let's give this a whirl. I really need to groom my brows. They're looking crazy. All right, so there are the brows with the brow gel on it. I felt like the spoolie was nice. I don't know if it's a Glossier boy brow, so me personally, I would probably not pick this one up just because I have so many brow gels that I love. But maybe if you've never tried a brow gel, you might want to pick this up since it's on sale. But I think that is everything, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this kind of more in-depth Ulta 21 Days of Beauty recommendations. I hope that you found it helpful, that you could see how they all work in action and why I use them and how I use them. So again, everything will be listed and linked down below with the dates and everything like that if you guys are kind of a little bit confused, since I did use some of these out of order as far as the sale date goes. Everything will make a lot more sense in the description box down below, so be sure to check that out. I also have a couple more products that I want to mention. There are also some hot buys which are going on every single day this month from the 2nd to the 22nd. One of those are Bare Minerals skincare. All of the skincare is on sale, and that includes the Bare Minerals Dirty Detox Skin Glowing and Refining Mud Mask, as well as the little brush and washcloth that you can get with it, which I personally love. I will have those linked down below. This is one of my favorite clay masks ever. I really like all of the Bare Minerals skincare skincare products that I've tried, but this one for sure, I'm so happy that this is on sale. So if you want to get this for 40% off, I will have that link down below as well. And I think that's all I have left to talk about. If there's something that I didn't mention that's going on sale that you guys love that you think I need to try out, please comment that down below because I might as well pick it up while it's on sale. So let me know if there's something that I didn't talk about that you guys love. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoy the 21 Days of Beauty. I definitely love it. I love how there are so many great high-end products for 50% off. It's really hard to find makeup on sale these days, and so I always look forward to the 21 Days of Beauty because it's a chance for me to kind of stock up on favorites or maybe try something that like I've wanted to try but haven't been sure about because of the price or something like that. So thanks for watching. Thanks for always coming back to my channel. I love you guys so much, and I will see you all in my next video. Love you. Bye!